House go. Sound ready?
Sound is ready.
Lights, check. Stage ready?
Stage is ready.
Take house to half. And house out, go.
Stand by orchestra. Cue orchestra and go.
Hi everybody, and welcome to a brand new edition of Callback, the show that takes you behind the scenes of the amazing art of community theater right in your own community. I'm your host, Geoff Short, and this series will take you behind the scenes of the classic American musical, Gypsy. It's a show that I'm directing here at Brecksville Theater on the Square. We open April 30th, and as always here on Callback, you're going to be with us every step of the way, from the very first rehearsals all the way through to opening night. So sit back, relax, and welcome to Gypsy on Callback. Gypsy is a musical based on the memoirs of the famous striptease artist Gypsy Rose Lee. The original Broadway production opened in 1959 and featured music by Jules Stein, lyrics by Sondheim, and a book by Arthur Laurents. And of course it starred the famous Ethel Merman as Mama Rose. Gypsy, of course, features some of the most beloved music in American musical theater, featuring songs such as Small World, You Gotta Get a Gimmick, and Everything's Coming Up Roses, and of course so many more. So we're so excited that you're a part of Gypsy here at Brecksville Theater on the Square. Let's get to work. Pre-planning the different technical production elements of a show is one of the most important parts of putting together a musical like Gypsy. With our show, that started with production meetings, long before the cast even began rehearsing. And so we see the band. The band is going to be lined up, just behind like this, sort of parallel, so they're not bunched over into this corner over here.
We may need to locate some screens, but the fabric, the drapes are going to be...
I mean, you don't think this should be anything like doors that do that, at all.
We did doors for Anything Goes. We had the orchestra on stage, and I made white script.
The challenge with a show like Gypsy is that it has something like 17 different locations, none of which repeat even once in the script. So planning a set that would allow us to smoothly and quickly transition from scene to scene was really critical. Well, they couldn't open like this. They would just be like,
they'd have a
slide doors.
Right. Which not thinking that would.
Okay, so big sliding doors to reveal the orchestra were out, but we were well on our way to having a set. Now it was time to talk about the music. The purpose of these early music meetings is to figure out exactly what music the score calls for, so that we can do things like determine exactly what we're going to rehearse with the cast and what sort of music we can provide to the choreographer for the dance breaks. Do you have that pastoral stuff going on?
I don't have it on my CD, but yeah, it's in here.
In the score?
Yeah, it matches your CD.
Because that I do, there does have to be more, I would prefer that be a little bit more choreographed than,
It's me. It's Boofky. I am playing Tessitura in Gypsy, and I'm going to do a striptease.
All them oops, and them oops, and them oops. Ain't gonna spell.
Oh, I can't get this over my nose. If you wanna make it, twinkle while you shake it. If you wanna grind it, wait till you refine it. If you wanna bump it with the trumpet. Get yourself a gimmick and you too can be a star.
Never get away from me. You could climb the tallest tree. I'll be there somehow.
I think Gypsy is a very hard show to put on because there are no two scenes that are in the same place. For a director, it's a nightmare. For a scenic designer, it's a nightmare because every scene change is something new.
Through thin, get through thin, all out or all in, and whether it's win or show, you for me and me for you.
on a limited space, on a very short stage, and there's not much depth to it. So Jeff has to pull a lot of rabbits out of hats to make this work.
If I'm moving the screens into a different formation, like, you know, the kitchen or a restaurant,
Right.
you know, booth, then I would like the curtains to close.
You
so
don't
that it
necessarily want to see the orchestra.
Exactly.
Sure.
Exactly.
I did not know if I was going to be directable. I'm still not sure I'm directable because I've been directing for a long time and we just have a couple of different ways to do it. My job as an actor is to take what Jeff has in his head, he tells me, I process it, and I regurgitate it out to the audience.
Not at all. Get away from me.
I'm Rob Gibb and I'm playing Herbie in Gypsy.
Rose, is this act of yours any good?
Good. It's great. And June is sensational. Wait a second.
Love the show, perfect musical, especially with Mo Lego. It's so brilliantly written, you could remove all the music and you still have a great show.
My name is Katie O'Connor, and I am playing June.
With all its charm to be a Broadway star. Bright lights, white lights, where the neon glow.
I think Gypsy is a great show that, have to admit, wasn't that familiar with it before I came here. I mean, I've definitely heard of it, heard the songs, but getting familiar with it is really fun. And I'm loving the show and the part. I can't believe there was a part like this for me I didn't know about. So
Where the neon glow.
I was promised a part in another show and then it didn't happen. And I panicked because I have to be involved in the show at all times or else I'm not happy.
So all the boys on the
And the first audition I saw Gypsy and I could make it. I couldn't make it to the original auditions. I'd seen it before and was like, oh, that'd be cool, but I had rehearsal and then for some miracle it was canceled and there was another audition and I was like, I'm there and I'm so happy I did.
I can't go to Broadway with you. So all aboard, come on, let's go.
Let's go!
Little cat, oh, why do you look so blue? Did somebody paint you like that? Or is it your birthday too?
Gypsy is amazing because the cast is phenomenal and it's a great experience.